is Chelsea, and I was co-project manager of this group.
My name is Damon, and I was flyer guy, man.
I'm Christine, and I took care of most of the prizes.
I'm Haley, and I was also co-project manager.
I'm Liz, and I was also kind of donations.
I'm Laura, and I did some of the social media for the project.
I'm Diane, and I was in charge of some of the prizes as well, getting resources.
I'm Chanel, and I was in charge of social media as well.
Hi, I'm Benny. I was in charge of trying to find business to donate.
Alright, so our objective for our event was to find sponsors to sponsor the Junior Olympics that Ryves holds every year, and to raise awareness and encourage people to donate and volunteer their time. And we wanted to raise money for a Ryves Youth Center to get them new equipment. Our target publics, our internal publics were volunteers. Our external public were the City of Terre Haute and ISU campus, because that's where our event took place. Our fundraising goals, we wanted to raise $100. We wanted to get them new tables, and that's basically it. Our resources for achievement, we needed a location, so we figured that anywhere on ISU campus, but mainly the fountain. That's where we had our event because everyone comes by there. Our promotion materials, we did flyers, which David will talk about. We did a public service announcement. We did social media and word of mouth. I know Haley and I posted on Facebook about it. And then we needed donations for prizes, which we got donations from Baszler's, Larry Paul, Family Video, and Subway. And then we needed table and chairs, cornhole, and donation envelope.
Okay, so kind of how this started, like Mullen said, and then Vinny will address that later, everything that could have went wrong with this project went wrong, and that's just the honest truth. Initially we started out and we were working with Shriners, and that fell through, so we ended up contacting Jim Edwards, and then we worked with him at Ryves. Chelsea and I met with him. Like she said earlier, they have the Junior Olympics Amateur Boxing Championship every year. That's a big deal for them. It kind of gets the kids off the street, something to look forward to, something for them to train for. But they don't have any equipment, so that was our biggest goal, was raising money so they could have new tables, which is what we bought, but they also needed boxing equipment, jump ropes, anything for the kids to play with. So we were brainstorming ideas. I think initially we were going to do a carnival for the kids.
And I was going to be in the dunk tank. I was going to be the clown.
And that actually fell through. They were already having a carnival, so we had to come up with something else. We started off, we were going to do a raffle. I actually met with a girl at HMSU to set it up in the commons, and you're not allowed to do that. It's considered gambling, actually, and it's against the student code of conduct.
We had a great slogan, though, raffle for lives.
So that was against the student code of conduct. So we contacted Mullen, and she gave us the idea, which we kind of ran with it. But we had terrible weather that day. But what the whole thing was, you could go out there by the fountain. We had a table reserved. We had our prizes, and you could pay $1, and you could throw three cornhole bags.
People really didn't.
They didn't want to play.
Yeah, they didn't want to play. It was raining. It was raining. So eventually, I think we just got to the point where people were donating $1 to put their name into the drawing for. We had $80 worth of prizes.
Yeah.
And what we were originally going to do was, with the Junior Boxing Olympics, so that we could help out with that, we were given sponsor letters to go out into the community and everything and get the sponsors for the event so that they could actually put it on, but we didn't actually get any sponsors, so hopefully that went well. Instead, we wanted to come up with an event that we could actually do and come up with results that we felt were something that we did on our own. So we came up with this, and it actually went really well despite the weather. We were outside in the cold from 10 until 4:30, and it was raining most of the day, and then the day after that was really sunny, so that was kind of a bummer. But we basically set up a table out by the fountain under that little dome right outside of the commons. So we got a lot of foot traffic, and anybody that walked by, we would ask them if they wanted to donate $1 to Ryves Youth Center. And then if they wanted to play cornhole, they could donate $1 and then get 3 tries. If they get it in, they could put their name into the prizes. If not, we're like, okay, just donate $1 and you can put your name in the prizes. We ended up giving out all the gift cards. It was all males that won.
Actually, one of our winners is right
it's
there.
Matt Duckworth. Matt donated $5, so we were really happy about that.
Yep.
And we had a lot of people donated like change or anything, even if they didn't have cash, they were still willing to donate. And then we're still working on getting the money to Ryves. We're figuring out a way because we don't want to give them straight cash and
a little
coins.
sketchy.
Yeah. But we were able to hopefully give them at least 3 new tables, which is really exciting.
Yeah.
Because they were hoping for one or like a new floor, but we can't.
The
raise,
floor's
like-
expensive.
Yeah, the floor is
So-
like thousands of dollars.
I mean,
so we
I
were shooting for
I
the
was
tables.
trying, but you know, I couldn't get enough money for a new floor.
But basically what we did is once we reserved the location, then we set up a time that we wanted to do it, and we made shifts for everybody to work it, so everyone was able to go and help out. We all got the word out there, we posted on Facebook, we made a Facebook page, flyers, Twitter, anything that we could do to tell people about it.
Mocha was on the radio with the PSA.
I was.
Our goal was to raise $100, and we ended up raising $150, so we did exceed our goal, which is exciting. And there's our bar graph. So we got about, what did we, 30% more than what we wanted? A third more than what we wanted.
Is that me?
That's you.
Oh, wow. All right, so I was the flyer man guy, like I said before, and basically what I did for the flyer was this. You know, if you want to pass it around, you don't really have to.
It won't show up on the
Yeah, it won't show up on the thing. But basically what I did was, like we said, Ryves was for the children. So I kind of put the kids that look like, you know, on the flyer. I mean, I don't know if the Ryves Hall kids look like that, but we're just gonna say they do.
It's little stick figure kids.
It's just little stick figures, and I wanted to make it kind of, I don't want to say elementary, but I want to make it for the kids' look so that you can tell that it was going to be for kids. So what I did was I printed them out, made them at home, spent all my time doing that. And I started, because we couldn't just post them up in the comments because you needed to go through a bunch of stuff that I myself personally wasn't willing to go through. So what I did was just print off about 30 to 50 flyers, and I just literally ran around campus, handed them out to people, even though it was raining. Yeah, I got wet. And I left them, since I couldn't post them up on the things in the comments, the thumbtack things, what I did was like leave them on the tables, and like I set one up at George's and Taco Bell, just like kind of interrupted people in line while they were ordering stuff just to get our word out there. I also put something up on my personal Twitter and my professional Twitter saying that you can come give us cash.
Next is me. As you all know, I am the director of the hip hop and R&B portion of the radio. So I had the ability to make a PSA and announce it on air, and let a lot of people know about what we were doing. And it's supposed to play, so we'll see. Hopefully y'all can hear it. No,
Well,
it wasn't play. I did put it on a CD though, so
Yeah, it worked when I did it on my computer, so we'll see. I don't know.
it's a really good PSA too.
Go open.
Anyway, do you have the CD? Will that play on here?
It should have played.
That's why I
And
brought
this
that.
garter that says Star Wars.
Does it have